Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Ernie Johnson. For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Detroit Pistons as they go up against the Atlanta Hawks. Well, for Atlanta, from their first 7 games, they've come away with just 1 win. Whatever optimism they brought with them into the season has faded significantly. Fellas, it seems like so much goes into being successful at the professional level. I want to ask a more general question. What was the key to your success as a player and as a champion?
You know what? Most people would say you would start at the top, but I'll start where it began. Wilmot Benjamin, Tom Donahue, coaches who've helped me at my AAU, early stages out, then going to the late, great Jack Curran in high school. Those were the ones. And honestly, there's no bigger than family. My brother Vince and my dad were the ones who really got me there.
Well, you got to have great teammates. You know, I'm the first one to say, yeah, I have 4 championships, but one of my favorite teammates, Big Shot Bob, he saved me so many times. Another one of my favorite teammates, B. Shaw, he saved me. Rick Fox, he saved me. So you got to have great teammates, great organizations. You know, they allow you to focus on what you do and what you do best, as long as family and friends and all that. And Ernie, I remember when you interviewed me when I was 18 years old.
I remember that. Now, I had just started at Turner, went to San Antonio, and did a feature on Big Shaq.
Wow, that's incredible.
It was.
Yeah.
I haven't changed at all, have I?
No, you still look beautiful.
I had more hair.
Good genes or good docs?
He's got good doctors.
Let's get to Kevin Harlan. Kev.
We're coming at you from the Palace of Auburn Hills in beautiful suburban Detroit as the Pistons prepare to take the floor. It's the end of a string of away games for the Hawks as they look forward to returning home after this one. It's been a shaky start to the new season for this club. Some challenging games have put them at a disadvantage with their record standing at just 1-6.
You know, Kevin, this is a team that you would certainly not consider to be world beaters, but they certainly are better than what they've shown thus far. I mean, it'll be interesting to keep an eye on them the rest of the season because they've got the potential to make some improvement.
You know, they could be a sleeper. I mean, they've got their work cut out for them, especially after the disappointing start. But they're no pushovers. They may fly under the radar and surprise a few. Let's see how it plays out.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. On the court for Atlanta, we've got Hodges. And it's Gooden in at the point.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
Detroit shooting their first free throws here tonight.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And, you know, that just added to their confidence at the offensive end. I mean, knowing that free throw shooting was something they didn't have to worry about gave them a lot of confidence to play freely.
And he knocks down the first one. Both good from the line that time.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
From deep. Fires from deep. Here's Hodges. No good. And the Pistons now going the other way. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
The fans certainly got their money's worth in that game. Boy, was that a battle, and it turned out to be a real gritty win for them.
Yeah, they saved their best for last that day. Got it done in overtime.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Right wing. Shoots it. Detroit, no good that time either.
Well, I like the defense there. Right up in his grill, didn't give him a chance.
Garrett's shot is off.
I think in that situation, it was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Hines, good in defending. Hines the pass to Forbes. And here is Henry. 11 points for him in that last game against Milwaukee.
And don't forget about his playmaking in that game either. I mean, he did a great job of attacking the D and creating opportunities for both himself and his teammates.
Here's Gooden following the bucket by the Pistons. Passes it to McLeod. Henry with the rebound.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
The pass to Andrew. And he hits it to tie the game up.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
There's the pick. Here's Gooden. Detroit with the rebound.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
Henry, another three for Detroit.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Here's Gooden. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4. Detroit's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Hines, the pass to Maggette. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
A strong move to the basket there. Nice power to get that up and in.
There's the dish to Garrett. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And, Greg, to be able to take the bump like that and maintain control, that's not easy to do. I know you're kind of a little fella, but I was a big guy when I played, so I know how difficult that is. That was impressive.
I see.
The Hawks shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
Hines, good in defending. Here's Hines. It's hauled in by Hodges.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Takes the 13-footer. No good. And it's Detroit the other way. And this matchup with the Hawks, it's their first meeting of the season.
And on paper, you'd call them the better team, but they actually lost the season series against this group a year ago.
Yeah, it was a surprising outcome for me and you. But, hey, sometimes matchups can play out a certain way. We'll see how they do tonight.
The Hawks shooting their second and third free throws tonight. The free throw drops for Gooden. Rollins checked in for Detroit. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. The Pistons have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Hines, the pass to Forbes. Pass to Andrew. Just 5 to shoot. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
That's his second personal foul.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. And the first one at the line is good. And the Hawks making a change here. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
Screen by Cousins. Passes it to McLeod. Lets it go from deep, and that one's good. He's got 6.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Detroit Pistons dancers.
With a break in the action, here is the 2K leaderboard to show us the league's best shooting teams last season. In the third spot, the Pistons.
Hard to shoot the ball any better than they did. I mean, they weren't the best in the league, but, man, they were right there.
Detroit's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Rollins against Cousins. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Oh, terrific way to finish that move there, going to the basket.
Out to the right wing. Here's Braxton. Another three for Atlanta.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
There's the pass to Andrew. Releases. Breaks a big high bounce and goes in. He's got 7.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
Elbow shot is on the way. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Detroit.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
And the Pistons making a change here. Burks has checked in. And he's good on the second. Here's Burke. They set the pick. Pass to Rollins. That one falls coming off Burke's feet.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Over in the corner, Cousins. Pass to Braxton. Let's go. Rebound by Marshall. The Pistons leading. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Kevin, I caught up with the head coach for the Hawks. Coach said that even though this is the first meeting of the year, he didn't expect there to be much of a feeling out period between the teams. He said, listen, we have a group of guys that can all score and do it in a hurry. I expect us to come right at them and test their defense early on. They'll definitely be on the attack, guys.
Appreciate the report, Doris. And guys, how does their offensive strategy fit into this matchup?
I think it should make for an entertaining game. I love hearing coaches say their focus is on offense. That usually means we can expect some fireworks.
Yeah, and I know the fans love to hear that too, just as I do. I love seeing some high-octane offense. I think it's bound to be a game played at a brisk pace.
And look, rightfully disappointed with how they've played here over the course of this run.
Yeah, they haven't looked good at all here lately. Something has to change for him, and we'll see what he's got coming out of the timeout.
And taking a look here at some numbers for Cousins, how he performed last season. Tops in scoring, first in rebounding, and of course he established himself as the most prolific passer in the game last season, the league leader in assists.
Yeah, and that's what made him #1 last year. You can't stop him, and you really can't contain him.
Shot from the inbound. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
They ran that inbounds play perfectly there to get the quick hitter.
The Hawks shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. Detroit leading by 3. Here's the screen. Now Douglas, 14 points from him the last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds, and they look strong here in the early going.
It's like everybody is in a rhythm right now. Incredible stuff here early on.
Both teams playing downhill. You know, coaches say that all the time. You want to play downhill. Well, at some point you think somebody's got to cool off in this one, right?
And Atlanta has possession. They trail by 1. That gives them the lead.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition. And I think taking a time here to talk things over is a smart idea.
One of the things you want to do is make sure everybody is clearly on the same page with the game plan. And sometimes you need a timeout to make sure that's the case.
.137 left here in the opening quarter. Burke dishes to Douglas. Burke with it. Here's Andrew. The 18-footer is right on the mark. 9 points in the game so far. Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum. Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Yeah, at this level, you got to make that shot. It's plain and simple. You got to knock that one down. It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And, Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
So it's Atlanta now. It's a 3-point game. The Hawks working the ball around. 5 on the clock. Passes it to McLeod. Cousins, no one around him. The offensive rebound. Burke covering. McLeod passes to Cousins. Here's Braxton. Banked in off the glass. He's got 5.
He clearly had the speed advantage there, and he used it to burn the D for the sweet hoop. Nice play.
Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Pistons lead by 1. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. Up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And what stands out to you from the Pistons so far in this one?
Just the start they're looking for in this game. Solid offensively through the first.
Very crisp and sharp, not much stagnation at all on offense.
The Pistons leading. On the court for Atlanta. Hines, the pass to Rollins. And the layup falls.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
To the middle. It's deflected, but he gets it back. Teardrop shot, rebounded by the Pistons.
Hey, I like creativity and a circus finish as much as anybody, but you better be sure you got a chance to make it.
From beyond the arc, shot is no good. And Atlanta will come the other way, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Yeah, major problems at the charity stripe in that game. They just could not convert their free throws.
And that makes it hard to win, especially on the road. In a course of about 20,000 yelling at you every time you put one off the rim. Boy, that's got to wear on you.
Hines, good in defending, falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
That's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession.
There's the pass to Hodges. Can't get it to go. Nice D from Maggette. Pistons leading by 3. Hines, the pass to Henry. Lets the 3 fly. Can't hit. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. And he gets it to go. Gooden's got 7 points. The Pistons have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Hines, Gooden defending. Offensive rebound. Henry, up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
There's the pick off the screen. Here's Rollins, and it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. Misses off the right iron. The Hawks trail by 3. Fires for 3. That's good. 11 points in the game.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Here's Hines. And he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot. And the Pistons lead by 2.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
Pass to Hodges. Shoots from 12. That one wide left.
And he has slipped into a funk, Clark. You can see the confidence is shaken.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, he's very much deflated. The basket looks a lot smaller to him at this point, and the only way you can get out of it is to work yourself out of it.
Atlanta's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Here's Gooden. Cranes it with the D all over him. Gooden's got the game tied up here for the Hawks.
Unbelievable. This guy is completely in a zone.
And he knows it. You can see it. Body language, the confidence. Real swagger out there for him.
Not that time. It's off. He's 3 for 7. Garrett, the pass to Hodges. Fires from 14. He's 4 for 6 from the field with that miss. Detroit's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Nice ball movement by Detroit. There's a screen. Back to Maggette. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
And now let's have a look at the teams that were last year's best from the free throw line. The Pistons second.
Collectively, I mean, they had an amazing year at the free throw line. Sometimes free throw shooting can be contagious. And it seemed like everyone on their team had the hot hand.
The Hawks making a switch here. The Hawks have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. The feed now to Garrett. Here's Gooden. He's coming off a 22-point game against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
And Kevin, a remarkable night for him passing the basketball as well. He did a great job racking up the assists.
Douglas can't hit.
Kevin, just enough presence to bother that three-point attempt there.
Yeah, but for a guy that shoots it as well as he does, I'd say that is an easy look.
Down low, here's Andrew. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Well, as we take a look at the rankings, let's see where Detroit ended up last season. Second in free throw percentage, third in shooting percentage, and they also showed up in the top 5 in fewest turnovers. When you squeeze the orange and take care of the basketball like they do, you put yourself in position to win.
And looking back at their superb free throw percentage, it speaks volumes about their skill level and mental focus. They had very few letdowns in concentration.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Burke, he's checked in for the Pistons. Both good from the line that time. The Hawks trail by 4. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Here's Gooden. It's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Now here's Douglas. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Douglas has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Braxton, Burke covering. Here's Braxton. Pass to McLeod. From the corner. And that one's good. He's got 8.
You know, he almost pulled the trigger on that possession, but recognized that there was a better option. That's what we mean by playing for your teammates.
And here's Douglas. He has 6. And good on the basket. Hook it.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Here's Gooden. And the Hawks getting another basket right there.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Pistons leading by 3. Now Burke. They set the pick to the middle. 6 on the shot clock. Here's McLeod, and the Hawks getting another basket right there.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
1:53 left in the second quarter. Burke, the pass to Andrew, and he gets it to go. 13 points in the game.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
To the paint, the steal. Now here's Burke. Good in defending. Douglas. Cousins pulls it in.
High quality shot, just a little off there with the release.
And Greg, that has him S-H-H-ing, shaking his head. Tough miss that time.
Clark. It'll go, and the Detroit lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Gooden.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
And the Pistons making a change here. Henry with it. He's got 9.
Clearly a 2-for-1 situation here, guys.
Oh, without question, Greg. I mean, the wise move would be to get themselves a quick shot so they have an opportunity to get that 2-for-1.
And now here comes Marshall, leading the break. Pass to Andrew. Atlanta with the rebound. McLeod. Burke covering. Kicks it to Cousins. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Cousins has got his first bucket of the night. Clark, a lot of give and take between these sides early.
Kevin, how about 6 lead changes in this half already?
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
And he gets it to go. Henry's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. It's Detroit leading by just 1. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from the Palace of Auburn Hills.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
I would call that a competitive first half of action. Ernie Johnson here welcoming you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. It was a closely contested first quarter for Detroit. The biggest lead for them during the period was 6. The second quarter was dead even in terms of their scoring output from both teams, and they still find themselves in a good position at the half. Kenny, what's your take on Detroit so far?
Well, they forced their way to some easy buckets, aggressively going to the rack, imposing their will. I mean, taking it inside establishes an attitude and toughness that you can't get any other way.
And Shaq, what'd you see from Atlanta?
They're giving up way too many good looks. You want to keep your opponent under 50% shooting? They have not done that. What's the solution? Maybe more ball pressure, more physicality down low. Whatever it is, Ernie, they need to figure it out.
That does it for halftime as the game is just about set to get going again. We send you back to Kevin Harlan and crew for the third quarter.
Welcome back, everyone. We're ready to get going again as this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports continues. Players are topped off with Gatorade, hydrated, and ready to get going again as well.
Terrific game for Gooden. 15 points, and he's made some good decisions with the basketball, too.
And being smart with the ball like he's been today, Clark, I think it's critical for him and them. He should repeat that every game.
The Pistons leading. And it's Henry in at the 2 guard. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Here's Hines, and the Pistons getting another bucket right there.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Here's McLeod. Shot is off. And it's Detroit the other way. Here's the lob to the hoop. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
Well, Kevin, we've got a moment now to look back to last year's Atlanta Hawks. 8th in three-point shooting. 8th in fewest turnovers per game. And they were in the top half of the league in block shots. So not a very intimidating team, but nonetheless a solid defensive team.
And really the three-point shot, so vital to their offense. The ability to spread the floor and force the defense to cover that much ground, I think really makes everything easier for them offensively.
Detroit leading by 3. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. And there's the pass to Hines. Another 3 for Detroit.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
To the wing on the left. Here's Gooden. He's got 15. Lock at 6. Here's Peterson. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And how about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth. Here we go.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm. That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Pass to Hodges. And that one's good. Detroit leading by 3. Hines. Gooden defending. Gooden with the steal. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Out of bounds, Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession.
They're fortunate that one was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged a bullet there.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
They have got to put a body on him, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
Henry misses. Atlanta's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Got a hand on it, and they'll keep possession.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
For Atlanta, they have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple.
At the line for 2.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Roof shots.
He misses the free throw. And the Pistons making a change here. Douglas is checked in. And it's tied up with that one.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Feeds it to Maggette. Rebound, Atlanta. Hodges has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. For the lead, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
The Hawks have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Pistons have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Here's Hines. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. 17 points in the game. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Lets it fly. Atlanta again missing. Pistons have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Simpson the pass to Hines. And another 3 for Detroit.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
To the left wing. Tipped away. Douglas kicks to Forbes. Goes back up, and it's blocked. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Pistons.
You know, I thought maybe they'd cool off a bit at halftime, but they've continued to bury the jump shots.
Something we've also seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to go down. Big points from outside.
So he gets them both. The Pistons have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. He's feeling it. And the shot's good after hitting off the rim. He's got 22.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead. Yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted, and it's going to take a break here and talk it over.
Hey, you know, coaches sometimes need a break in the action to rethink and retool a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
Getty against Hodges. Inside, it's deflected. Here's Peterson. Detroit with the rebound. Following this game, they hit the road. They'll take on the Knicks in New York. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. He kicks it to Garrett. Six to shoot. Getty pulls it down.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Check out the game for Douglas. He has 9 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
For Detroit, they have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6. The first free throw is good. Rollins checked in for Detroit. And the Hawks making a change here. Both free throws good from Douglas. The Hawks trail by 5. And here comes the break. Here's Hines.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here.
Free throw.
The first free throw is good. Detroit making a switch here. Marshall's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Six on the shot clock. Launches a three. Detroit with the rebound. Douglas dishes to Marshall. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible, incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go, but it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
Burke, he's checked in for the Pistons. The Pistons haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10. The Hawks trail by 10. Dishes to Garrett. Will it go? And that's 2 points on the layup. Garrett's got 7 points.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
That's a 2 from Douglas. The Pistons rebound. Maggette can't get it to go. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Right wing. Here's Garrett, and he gets it to go. 9 points in the game so far.
That's a nice drive there, Kevin. He beat the lone defender and was wide open under the hoop.
It's tipped. There's the dish to Cousins. Screen by Cousins. Off the pick. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Here's Douglas. Got a piece of it. Fast break, the Hawks. Here's Garrett. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And now just a 2-point Detroit lead. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
But also, they put the offense on its heel. Look at the number of steals they've been able to get. And that's something they also can take great pride in.
Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Detroit Pistons dancers.
A moment now to see the numbers for Marshall. Last season's performance for him. First in scoring, first in rebounding. And of course, he established himself as the most prolific passer in the game last season. The league leader in assists.
Yeah, and that's what made him number 1 last year. You can't stop him, and you really can't contain him.
Yeah, and the Hawks making a change here. Gooden's checked in. 1:43 left to play in the third. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Marshall gets the buckets.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
It's tipped. Pass break Detroit. Marshall's running, and that one's good. And it's a 6-point Piston lead.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control. Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
This game has been a battle, and maybe they're starting to just run out of gas a little bit.
The Hawks have been shooting right around 75% of the line, 9 of 12 so far. And Cousins, no good on that one. Pistons leading by 4. Marshall passes to Hines. From outside, off the mark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight. And although he doesn't quite get the block, he does get the missed field goal attempt because of his ability to alter the shot.
Well, almost as effective as a block. I mean, made him completely change his release point, and I think that caused the miss.
41 seconds left in the third. And it's good. 26 points for him.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Here's Gooden. Got a hand on it. Oh, and here we go with Marshall. Nobody back. Throws down the breakaway jam.
How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes, indeed.
Here's Gooden. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Pistons lead by 6. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. The Hawks trail by 6. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. We've got Hodges, and it's Braxton in at the shooting guard. Pass to Hodges to the middle. Here's Gooden. Cannot hit. And it's Detroit the other way. The feed to Henry. And he uses the glass on the layup. Henry's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Detroit. They set the pick. Gooden the pass to Hodges. Detroit with the rebound. Now Detroit moving it up. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Shooting for Detroit, down on the floor. Forbes.
That free throw, no good. And the Pistons making a change here. Maggetti's checked in. And he sinks the second. The Hawks trail by 9. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Detroit's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. And Forbes kicks to Henry. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
All of the scoring in tight. is coming at that end of the court.
You know, they found the holes in the defense and really doing a great job of exploiting them.
And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. No good on the second free throw. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Got a piece of it. Passes to Andrew. And here is Henry off with the layup.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
There's the screen. The pass to Andrew. Here's Maggette, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here.
That's his first personal foul. Maggette. Shooting free throws.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Blue shots.
He misses the free throw. Good on the second free throw. The Hawks trail by 11. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Yeah, enough scoring on the inside there. I think it's time for him to send a message to his team.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I guarantee you this talk centers around cutting down on all of those points coming in the paint. They've got to show more resistance there.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Yes, guys, over that break, I was able to catch the message that Atlanta's head coach was giving to his team. He was emphatic. We're not getting it done, fellas. We've simply got to step up, get engaged, and try to battle back. Guys, we'll see if the pep talk gets them going.
Thanks, Doris. Hodges the pass to Gooden. 5 to shoot. Drills the elbow jumper. Gooden's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Atlanta. For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Maggette from down in the low post. It goes. Atlanta's shooting at 44%. Pretty reasonable. There's a good screen to the inside. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
That's his 4th personal foul. Shooting for Detroit, Hodges. 2 shots.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Hodges. And he makes the first but misses the second. Pistons leading by 10. Pass to Andrew. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Just too dangerous of a shooter to leave alone from beyond the arc.
Now here's Gooden. He's guarded closely. Hodges. Forbes with the rebound. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Hines. He's guarded by Hodges. Atlanta with the rebound. Hodges has got his 6th rebound on the night. Kicks it to Gooden. Takes a three. Good on the shot. Gooden's got 5 points in the quarter.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Hines, the pass to Andrew. Pulls it from the elbow. Rebounded by the Hawks. It's good, and the Piston lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Gooden.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and, Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Here's Hines, and that one comes up a bit short.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there.
Pistons leading by 8. The 17-footer. It's hauled in by Hodges. Hodges has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. It's deflected. Now Henry passes to Hines. Down low, Maggette, and the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
And the Hawks making a change here. Garrett's checked in. And that one falls for Maggette. The Hawks trail by 11. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
The shot's good from Forbes.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
Pass to Hodges. Here's Peterson. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Assisted.
Pistons leading by 9. Hines, the pass to Andrew. Fires the three. And he gets it to go. He has 29.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for the Pistons, number 10. At the line for 2.
And he makes the first. Second free throw, no good. Pistons leading by 11. Feeds it to Maggette. Now the pass to Hines. Beyond the arc. Henry passes to Andrew.
He hasn't been quite able to lure the defense into fouling him as much. Hasn't been as effective in drawing fouls here.
Shooting for Detroit, down on the floor. Andrew.
First free throw is good. And the Hawks making a change here. Gooden's checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The Hawks trail by 13.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Detroit Pistons dancers.
Pass to McLeod. And it's denied.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
Looking to get it going, and the layup is up and in.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Pistons leading by 11. Henry with it. And it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
And this collapse we've seen by their interior defense, it's really the reason why they've struggled and are in such a hole.
16 feet away. That's good on the jump shot. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pistons leading by 11. Picked off in midair. Here's Garrett. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field. The Pistons have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Dishes it to Henry. And it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised to see them double up here.
I agree with you, Clark. They have not been successful with their single coverage.
Henry. Shooting one.
That's good from Henry. 1:29 left in the fourth quarter. They set the pick. Passes it to McLeod. He feeds it to Gooden. There's the steal. Now Detroit moving it up. The three. That's not going to go for him. It's his sixth miss. He's 5 for 11.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Pistons.
They made the most of their free throw opportunities.
They sure did, Kevin. They shot much better, and that improved their confidence as a team. It was a team that believed they would make those shots, and that's just what they did.
And now, for the year, this is going to take him to 7 wins.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight, Greg. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the player.
Here's Andrew. It's deflected. And the pass to McLeod. And Maggette pulls it down. Here's Henry. Pass to Hines. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, Clark, made the difference.
Well, you know, at this stage, you've got to defend your home floor, and they did that.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, the award-winning Ernie Johnson will take it from here. We'll see you next time.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Kevin, thank you, and now we get a chance to check out our Jordan Player of the Game. No matter what they threw at him during the second half, it seemed like he had the answer and was able to find all the shots he wanted.
I don't know if there's a fan base that loves their star more than this crowd. Wow. I'm getting jealous, and he feeds off that support. Once they got behind him, he became unstoppable, man.
Ernie, that is the definition of domination. He took them to school tonight in every possible way. I know there's 10 players on the court, but I only noticed one.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night, and we'll see you again soon, but not soon enough.